Hello friends, look at this fascinating exercise we have here. Let's solve it. We need to find the shaded area of the figure. Over here it tells us that the side of the square is 8. Since from here to here is 6 and from here to there is 2, so
all
the sides
sides
of this square should be 8. Let's start there by saying that all sides of the square are 8. Fantastic. Now pay close attention, because if we draw a line like this, yes, it's completely vertical from here to this line, which is the diagonal of the square. You'll agree that this line must be the same size as if I were to draw a line horizontal. Let's make it a bit straighter. A horizontal line will be the same size. This line will be the same size as this one here. Since a diagonal is like the function y equals x, then any value x takes will be the same as the value y takes. Very good. So, we agree that if we call this little part here a, this part over here will also be a, and this side here, since it's parallel, is also a. And this part here too. Alright, let's erase this a for a moment. We already know that this here is a. Phenomenal. Now let's draw this line all the way over here. Yes, to this side of the square, we'll keep drawing it to the other side. And you'll agree too that here we form 90 degrees, because this line is perpendicular to that line. And over here, there are also 90 degrees, because it is also perpendicular to this side of the square.
Very good.
Alright, now
Let's
to name
go.
them, we're going to label the angles. I'm going to erase the shaded area for a moment and give names to the angles. This angle I'm going to call angle alpha. And this angle here,
Equating
what's
the
up? One
sergen
beta.
again.
Very good. Now over here we have that the alpha angle, the beta angle, and the 90-degree angle. They should add up to 180 degrees. The sum of the three angles of a triangle should be 180 degrees. So let's put it down here. Alpha angle plus beta angle plus 90 degrees. It should be 180 degrees. Extreme
What
play.
I hate.
The sum of angle alpha plus angle beta must be 90 degrees. Regardless of the value of each angle, the sum must equal 90. So that with this 90 they give me 180. Perfect. So here I have 90 degrees. Pay a lot of attention. 90 degrees. And here I have to, and we know a straight angle, that is this angle here that I'm going to mark right now. This angle right here must be 180 degrees. We have angle alpha and a 90-degree angle, angle alpha and a 90-degree angle. How much more do I need to reach 180? I need the beta angle. So this angle, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to erase this from here. This angle has to be angle B. And since I have an angle of 90, angle of beta 90, how much do I lack for the 180 degrees? This angle has to be the high angle. Phenomenal, right? Now pay closer attention to this side of the right triangle that we formed. Notice this part here has to be the entire side of the square that measures 8 minus this little part here that measures 8. So we can say this is 8 minus a. Phenomenal. Now around here, this thing here, well, is a, and for here we're going to see we have a 8, and this part here is a, so this part here has to be 8 minus a. Over here we have this side which is E22, which measures all of this minus this little bit here, which you will agree measures a. Yeah, so let's delete it. This two, yes, delete it. We erase this piece from here. Pay close attention. It's the side of this right triangle will be 2 minus a. Good. And we're going to compare these two triangles, because notice they are two similar triangles. They have the same angles. 90 alphabet, 90 alpha and beta. So we can compare them. I'll draw them over here. Yes, so it's more visual for the exercise. So around here, I am going to set the alpha angle, and I'm going to draw another triangle. I know that these triangles don't look like the ones we have there, but it's just to illustrate what we're doing. Alpha angle, beta angle, 90 degrees. Awesome. Now this triangle will be this one here, and this one over there will be this triangle over here. Perfect. So The alpha angle with the 90-degree angle connects with this line measuring 8 minus a. Alpha angle 90 degrees, this has to be 8 minus r. And this side that connects the beta angle with the 90-degree angle is a beta angle with 90 degrees. On the other hand, we have the other triangle that connects the angle up with 90 degrees, which is 8 minus a, 8 minus a. And we have this side here that communicates the angle beta with 90 degrees beta, with 90 degrees, which is 2 minus a. And then we can make a relationship of their sides. We cannot say this side is to this side, that is say a is x minus a, 2 minus a, it's 8 to 2. So we're going to pass this from here to multiply on the other side, and this from here to multiply on the other side. It remains 8 minus r multiplied by this additive, and that's going to equal 2 minus a times 8 minus a multiplies with this 8 minus a, that this here goes here, not to multiply then. So it's the same if we divide both sides by 8 minus a. Let's do it. 8 minus a on both sides, 8 minus a over here, 8 minus a over there. And so this simplifies, doesn't it? And what have we ended up with? We have ended up with having to be equal to 2 minus 2. We move the a to the other side of the equality, and we get a plus a equals a plus b equals 2. So we have that 2a is going to be equal to 2. That is, a is going to be equal to 1 because we divide by this 2. So a is going to be equal to 1. Phenomenal. We have found the value of this little piece here. It measures a very... Alright, now I'm going to erase to be able to continue. So we know this little bit here is 2 minus a. That is 2 minus 1, which gives us 1. So this is 1. This little piece here is 1. Over here we have 8 minus a, which would be 8 minus 1, which gives us 7. Doing great over here too. We know that this is 7. The whole line is 8. This is 1. This is 1. This is 1. Let's erase these angles, which were just there to understand what was happening. So we erase over here and we erase over there. Very well, we have the angle beta. Let's erase here and let's erase there. This here is 8 minus a, which is 100. Phenomenal. Look, we have two triangles. This here is 1 and this here is 1. So we have two triangles that have a base of 7 and a height of 1. The base here is 7 and the height is 1. Therefore, this hypotenuse is going to be the same as this hypotenuse, meaning if this is x, this will also be x. Now we just need to use Pythagoras to find the value of x. We have the two sides of a right triangle, so to find the hypotenuse. Where's it passing us? We know it equals the square root of one side squared plus the other side also squared. The hypotenuse will be equal 7 squared, the square root of 7 squared plus 1 squared. And this gives us, ladies and gentlemen, the hypotenuse will be equal to 7 squared is 49 plus 1 squared, then it gives me 1. 49 plus 1 square root of 50.
Very well.
That we can write it down to reduce square root of 50. We can switch it. Because by 25 times 2, not the square root of 25 times 2, we take the exact square root of 25, which is 5. We have that h is going to be equal to 5 times the square root of 3. 2. Phenomenal, fantastic. We have already got this part here, which was x, right? The hypotenuse is x. Let's switch it to x. Alright, so now we have the base and the height, which are the same, and we can easily find the shaded area, ladies and gentlemen. The shaded area will be equal the base times the height divided by 2.
What is the base?
The base is 5 times the square root of 2. What is the height? The same. Then we write 5 times the square root of 2 by 5 times the square root of 2 all over. The shaded area will be equal to 5 times 5, which is 27. Square root of 2 times square root of 2 is 2. And these 2 cancels out with these 2, or simplifies. Let's do it step by step, okay? 5 times 5 is 25. And square root of 2 times square root of 2 is 2. We simplify this 2 with this 2 here. And what do we have, ladies and gentlemen? The shaded area is 26. Safia per square units. Let me know in the comments if you liked the video, and don't forget to subscribe and hit like to not miss the next challenge. See you another time.
Watching the video.